Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your yearly forecast for the year of 2022. So I'm going to pick a tarot card for each month, and then I'll pick a clarifying card for each month as well. And then we'll finish off the reading with a couple of oracle cards. These readings do tend to go a little bit longer than usual, so feel free to take a break, get up and walk away and come back if you need to. So okay, let's get started with the first month, January here. I did feel that I saw a lot of adventure this year for you, Sagittarius. They were showing me, I saw dinosaurs and I saw paleontology, so I'm not sure if some of you have an interest in dinosaurs or are paleontologists or have an interest in that, but there was something about that that popped up for me, so that may resonate with some of you. I also saw that I just feel like this year is about you going on adventures. There may be a lot of travel involved this year for you as well, but just exploring something, learning something new. It just had adventure written all over it. So we'll go in and see if that comes up for you here in your reading. Okay, January 2022 for Sagittarius. January 2022 for Sagittarius. Oh, I love that. Okay, so Two of Pentacles. So this could be travel. This is balance. I feel like there is something that you are coming into your own with, something that you're blossoming. And maybe this is a new job opportunity that really allows you to showcase your talents, your skills. I'm hearing honoring your growth. So there's something that you're doing or some kind of move that you're making that honors your growths in some way or another. I feel like this is also about you realizing that in yourself, like seeing maybe you're going after more opportunities that you feel match your level of credentials or match your level of expertise. It almost kind of feels like some of you are being more mindful of how much you bring to the table. And so maybe this is also about leveling up, like leveling up on what you believe you deserve. Maybe some of you feel like you deserve like a better position or a higher paying job, or you want to work for yourself, or you want to go do something different. But it feels like there's a change that you're making that you feel matches what you bring to the table more. That's what I'm hearing here. Or you're being offered something that you feel like is of higher value. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for Sagittarius for January. Yeah, okay. So we have the Eight of Swords, and that's feeling stuck. It's feeling like you can't move forward, like you want to move forward, but you don't know how to get there. Okay, interesting. We have the Four of Wands is often the card of the home life, foundations, marriage, wherever we feel like home is. A lot of times it's marriage. I'm kind of sensing here. Feeling stuck, feeling like there's some kind of shift that needs to happen, or feeling like there's some kind of shift that needs to happen, some kind of change. Maybe there's some like a stagnant energy and we're not really sure how to change it. But I feel like maybe some of you are moving, or some of you are shifting homes, locations, and getting like a fresh new start on. I feel like maybe for some of you who are in a marriage or a long-term relationship, that maybe you feel like where you've been, you've outgrown. So maybe you guys are wanting to move somewhere else, or there's some kind of shift or change happening in some kind of home environment, or some kind of home environment. And I feel like it's linked with some kind of job or some kind of, I feel like job and home are linked somehow, some way. So maybe for some of you, you're feeling like there's you've outgrown a place. Either you've outgrown the work that you're doing there, or you've just outgrown, like maybe there's just, you want to move on to something fresh and new. I'm really seeing like picking up your family and moving somewhere else and getting a new job or starting something new, but in a different place with your family. So it's like the whole family is relocating. Let me pick one more here. Can we have one more clarifying card for the Four of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Two of Pentacles? Oh, see, look at that. Clear. Yeah, clarity. I love that. It's always nice to see when the Ace of Swords comes in, clearing up the Eight of Swords, because it helps us to clear the air of what we feel like is stagnant and stuck. So in the month of January here, it feels like we are planning some kind of move or some kind of change that will bring you out of an area or a place in your life where you feel like you've outgrown or feels just like you can't move or grow. Oh, you can't grow where you are. You've outgrown it. Like there's no more, it's purpose or its job for that particular place. Maybe even it's within a relationship for some of you. It could be that within some of you, you feel like the relationship itself you've outgrown. So I feel like this will be, play out differently for different situations. But in a general sense, it feels like there's something you've outgrown where you can't really go any further with where you are. And so you need to make some kind of move or adjustment in a general sense. So whether that means in terms of a job, a family, a relationship, or a physical location, that's going to, play out differently because I saw all of those. So that's just going to show up differently. But that's here in January. So January, we're starting off with some kind of move or shift already here. Okay, February for Sagittarius 2022. Mother of Cups and Five of Wands. I feel as though there's someone here, so maybe this is you, Sagittarius. It's almost as if you're needing to manage some disputes or some kind of friction amongst others. It's like you're the peacekeeper in February is what it kind of feels like with that Mother of Cups. Like you're the mediator or the peacekeeper this month. So you might need to do some like putting out some fires or doing like damage control kind of thing. And I feel like it's with, some kind of interpersonal relationships with someone around you, maybe within family members. Maybe I did see that maybe some of you have, children and maybe there's like your children are not getting along, like they're all like fighting with each other kind of thing, and you're needing to come in the middle and be a peacekeeper kind of thing is what I'm seeing here. But that could just play out in different ways. But in February, Sagittarius, you're coming in with this compassionate, empathetic, nurturing energy. It's like you're trying to manage something. You're managing something on an emotional level here. Some kind of dispute or resistance, something coming up where we have differing ideas, people not agreeing, but I feel like you're coming at it from you're coming at something in a very compassionate way, in a very understanding way. I'm hearing also non-judgmental, so in a very non-judgmental way. Okay, let's clarify the Mother of Cups and Five of Wands. Mother of Cups and Five of Wands. Let's clarify the Mother of Cups and Five of Wands for Sagittarius. Oh, look at that. Someone walking away from chaos. Yeah, it looks like there's some kind of fire that you're trying to put out in February. Walking away, you're walking away from drama, walking away from chaos, or there's someone walking away from chaos or drama. Let's pick one more. Can we clarify the Six of Swords? Because the Six of Swords is walking away from, is somebody or something walking away from where they no longer feel like they fit in, or someone kind of needing to escape or get away from the drama. It feels like there's drama. There's something kind of going on here, and either you or someone else is walking away from the drama or walking away from the chaos, kind of like needing to make a getaway. Which is interesting because in that beginning of the month, or in the beginning of the year in January, saw movement and like leaving a place where you felt stuck, or where you felt like, something is not resonating with you anymore, or you've outgrown a place. So I also feel like in the month of February, there's that movement is coming up here. So maybe in January, you are making the plans to move. In February, you're actually physically moving out of somewhere. You're removing your energy from something. Okay, let's go into March. Let's see what March has coming up for Sagittarius. What's coming up in March for Sagittarius in 2022? March for Sagittarius 2022. Oh, look at that. 9 of Swords. So worries, and I feel like in March, it's going to be really good if you can clear your mind, because it feels like in March, there may be over worrying or overthinking about something in the month of March. So grounding yourself and making sure that you have, it kind of what they're showing me with this 9 of Swords is, when we don't, it's like almost like these worries that just kind of build up, and we not tending to them. And so when we don't tend to them, they tend to grow kind of in an obnoxious way where we're not able to, like it starts to become uncontrollable. So I feel like in the month of March, or probably just in the beginning of the year, it would be really beneficial for you to ground yourself and to clear your mind, because I feel like in March there's a lot of worries. What are we worried about in March for Sagittarius? What is Sagittarius worried about in the month of March? What is Sagittarius worried about in the month of March 2022? Yeah, needing to meditate, needing to relax. I don't feel as though the 9 of Swords is necessarily something drastically happening. It feels more of like there's a lot of mind chatter is what I'm seeing with the 9 of Swords. It's mind chatter. It's too much going on. And it's interesting. When I was meditating this morning, I was needing a little bit of extra time because I was preparing my energy for this reading, and I could not calm my mind down. And I couldn't figure out what was going on with me because I didn't feel that way earlier today. So that makes sense. I needed to spend a little bit of extra time in meditation to really help bring my energy down and to come out of my mind. So the crown chakra and the third eye chakra is usually the two energy centers that I focus on when I have mind chatter, or I have too many swirling thoughts and I just need to calm the mind. So meditation, 4 of Swords is the card of meditation, retreat, relaxation. So yeah, March is going to be really good if you can find some time for self-care. If you can find some time to just calm the mind. I'm not seeing something necessarily happening. It just feels like there's a lot of thoughts. Okay, what can Sagittarius do about this? Can we have another clarifying card for this, please? How can we help Sagittarius in the month of March? Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, what I'm seeing is something refreshing or energizing that will help you to revamp your energy. It's like a cleanse on your aura or something refreshing. So the Page of Wands is a very inspiring card. It is the card of having like a great idea and being able to have the inspiration and energy to go forward with it. So I feel like maybe sometimes I feel like tapping into your creativity will help to calm the mind down. So in the month of March, creativity, maybe taking a trip, meditation, and doing something that brings you joy, happiness, and inspiration will bring you out of this Nine of Swords energy. So if you feel like you are overwhelmed with your thoughts, there's just too much going up in the mind, too many worries, and we're having a hard time detaching from all of it. The two things that I'm seeing are, or no, three things. One of them is meditation. Another one is to clear the crown and the third eye. And the third one is to connect with something that is creative, inspirational, and something that helps you come alive, something that brings a sense of joy into your life, because that will really help you come out of that Nine of Swords. So that's what I see for, use March for creativity here. Okay, April. What's coming up for Sagittarius in the month of April 2022? Okay, Mother of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Moon. Okay, so the Mother of Pentacles, nurturing, growing, I'm hearing feeding. With the Three of Wands, I was seeing tribe going out. Three of Wands is usually kind of going out and, again, exploring into the unknown. Okay, so in April, I see that some of you might be kind of going somewhere that you've never gone before. You might be taking a trip. With that Moon card, it's kind of like you're doing something out of the box, something different. And it feels like it's adding in another layer to your life, like a texture to your life. So you're needing to get away. You're needing to detach from things, or you're needing to spice up your life a little bit. You're needing to kind of go on, again, adventure. I kept seeing adventure. So I feel like in April, maybe you might be taking a trip to somewhere you've never been before, something different, something unique. You might have also just signed up for something like a program or a tour group, something that was really a spur of the moment, like something on a whim, and you're taking a chance, you're taking a risk, because the Three of Wands is also wanting to, I'm seeing to go and experience the world, but at the same time also kind of find a place or maybe even a community where you really feel like you can bond or you can connect with another part of life. It's like you're looking to enrich your life. And that Mother of Pentacles is all about creating abundance in her life and creating stability, but also enriching her own life, like experiences and bringing a sense of this feeling of fertility. So feeling like her life is abundant and full. So there's almost like in the month of April, there's something that you want to do or something that you're going to do that will bring a sense of fullness or enriching in your life here. So there's like some kind of adventure, something you're doing here. Okay, let's clarify the Mother of Pentacles. Yeah. We have the Magician. So yeah, some really great ideas. And that's probably what the Page of Wands is here for too as well in the month of March. It's like there's that spark of an idea. You're inspired by something. And in April, I see you taking action, because these are very, the Mother of Pentacles is also about like nurturing and growing and being consistent and persistent with what she's trying to cultivate in her life. And the Magician is all about bringing those ideas that you have to physical reality. So this is all about planting the seeds and doing something that will add to your life, something that will bring you what you're desiring for or what you're wanting. Yeah, this April it's an action month. I'm seeing like you're going and you're physically doing something that's going to bring you what you want. So you're manifesting in April here. Like you're taking control of something that you're wanting. Okay, let's see what's in May. May for Sagittarius in 2022. Coming up for Sagittarius, May 2022. May for Sagittarius, 2022. For the month of May. Oh, how beautiful. The Star card. Okay, so this is all about hopes and dreams and wishes. I really feel like you're taking life into your own hands here. You know, it feels like in the beginning of the year, like the first 3 months, it almost kind of seems that there is a space or maybe a situation that you're in that you feel uncomfortable with. Maybe it's something you've outgrown, something that's not really, there's something uncomfortable about it. It kind of feels like you're uncomfortable with where you are. And so as you go into, I'm kind of seeing like the later half of March into now we're in May, you're starting to shift your energy and you're starting to take action towards the things that will bring you what you're desiring here, because May is all about hope, dreams, desires, being recognized for something as well. But I also feel like this is just holding on to that faith. This is about you believing in your dreams, and this is all about manifesting. So you're calling in, it's like some of you could be even working with that law of attraction, creating a vision board. You're approaching something in a very hopeful and optimistic way. Yeah, and it's helping you to overcome a sense of disappointment or loss, something that you feel like didn't work out, because you did have that Six of Swords as well. So, you're finally choosing to, it's like you're allowing yourself to start over is what I'm seeing here with the Five of Cups. Maybe there's something that didn't work out the way you hoped it would, something that didn't turn out in the way that you thought it was going to turn out. But you're also kind of going into it with allowing yourself to grieve the loss or the disappointment, but to also hold on to a sense of hope and faith that, okay, so I tried at this, it didn't work. I'm going to change some things around for myself and put my energy elsewhere instead of keep trying at something that's just not working, is kind of what it seems like. I'm being drawn to the Two of Cups behind him. It kind of feels like I'm going to hold on to what I do have and not worry so much about what I've lost now, and move forward with hope and faith. So it's almost like you could also be reprioritizing your dreams, like dreaming up new dreams, kind of remapping things out for yourself, like kind of going back to the drawing board, crossing some things out that didn't work for you that you hoped would, and almost, I'm getting this like starting over kind of thing, kind of energy here. Yeah, so Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is all about keeping a sense of stability and security. So being able to hold on to what you do have in the month of May. So this is about looking at what you can work with, what is still available to me, what still is working for me. Have one more for the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about stability. Financial stability, like holding on to what you have, making sure that you are conservative as well with your spending. Let me clarify the Four of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. And then we have the Emperor here. So I feel like this is all about you taking command and control. There's also some, maybe some information that comes in as well. some kind of swift energy that comes in for you, some information that could result in feeling like something is disappointing or something not really working out. But I also feel as though you are taking control and command. It's like you know how to navigate whatever comes in for you in the month of May. I see you holding on to an optimistic viewpoint, like you are going to hold on to the faith and hold on to what you do have, because it's going to be really important that you feel a sense of safety and security. And then the Emperor, I kind of see you taking action or control over some kind of situation that's coming in. So let's keep going. Let's see what else the next month has in store for you, because I feel like there's some kind of development that's coming up here in May. You have a lot of changes this first half of the year. Okay, June for Sagittarius. Oh, look at that. Mother of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So Mother of Swords is someone who is very wise, someone who is very sharp, someone who is very observant as well, can really like see through things. But I like the Ace of Cups here. So this is a renewal, a hope, happiness and joy kind of coming back in, that fulfillment. Your cup is overflowing. So I feel like, because we had the Five of Cups in the month of May, I feel like in June, there's some kind of hope and renewal coming back in for you. In a more general sense, it seems as though there's some changes that you may, spend some time really allowing yourself to. It feels like you're having an ending and a beginning at the same time. So you're working on something is coming to a close, or you're walking away from something is what it kind of feels like. And it feels like it's something that may have caused you stress, may have caused you some anxiety. But I see you walking away from it. But at the same time, that may take its process of you needing to heal and needing to kind of allow yourself to maybe grieve over something disappointing or something not working out. But at the same time, you also are building on the other end, you're also building some new beginnings. So you're kind of planning out going on vacations or trips, or maybe moving to a new place. You're making adjustments at the same time. So it's like you're balancing quite a bit. And we have the Two of Pentacles there in the beginning of the month, which is also the card of balance as well. So it almost kind of feels like you're straddling between an ending and a new beginning here. But as we get into the month of June, it feels like there is a lightening up of your energy. It feels like the chaotic waters are starting to calm down in the month of June, and you are building a new beginning for yourself with that Mother of Swords. Like you're making sure that you have everything you need. You're being very, I think month of June is going to be a very, what's the word? I don't know the word, but it's like you're taking care of all of the everyday tasks, like making sure that you're set up to have this new beginning for yourself. Like if you moved into a new place, making sure you have like insurance and your bills are paid, that kind of thing, like the everyday type of stuff to make sure that you are secure in this new place. Because I feel like there's this new beginning here for you. But I see you being happy with the Ace of Cups. That is happiness and fulfillment. So it's like a new beginning. There's a new start here in the month of June. So you're going to be really, really excited and happy about something. Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Cups and Mother of Swords here. Mother of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're healing from something that kind of disappointed you or might have broken your heart here. I'm also seeing a little bit, though, that you could be kind of not... They're kind of showing me with this Mother of Swords that's sitting on the sword. It's almost as if she is maybe hiding the heartbreak or she's not allowing herself to feel, because the Mother of Swords is not necessarily a feeling card. It's like a very logical, analytical card. Like she comes at everything in a very logical standpoint. So in the month of June, there could be something, even though you're feeling something, like something is kind of going on. It's like you're not looking at it from that perspective. You're seeing something from a very logical standpoint here. But then we also have the Ace of Cups. So there's like a renewal happening at the same time here in the month of June. Can we clarify the Ace of Cups? Yeah. Beautiful. The Devil reversed. So this is a release from attachments. I feel like you're letting go. You're letting go of something. I feel like for some reason this first half of the year has a lot to do with expectations, almost, is what I'm hearing. Like you're kind of letting go of some kind of attachment to an expectation of how you think something was supposed to be or how you think something was supposed to go. Your perspective is changing. Your vision on something is changing. But there's some kind of release. There's some kind of release of attachment here. Oh, okay. So they're also telling me that the Three of Swords and the Devil reversed is this heartbreak could be something from the past. Something that happened a while ago. And in the month of June, it could be that you're finally letting something go. Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. So you're letting some kind of heartbreak, like you're allowing that pain to heal, which makes sense why we have the Ace of Cups. So there's a renewal there in your heart space, like you're feeling like refreshed or renewed. So heartbreak is healing in June. And you might also be, with that Mother of Swords, it could also be that perhaps someone from the past who created this heartbreak might be returning. But since we have the Devil reversed, it's like you are walking away from it and you are closing that chapter for good. Because the Mother of Swords is someone who's very discerning. She's very good with learning lessons from the past. She doesn't allow people to take advantage of her. She's very, she comes from a very, she's able to not let her heart like sway her in one direction or another. So she's very careful with the way she approaches something, very wise. So again, she's not allowing her emotions to get the best of her. In the month of June, she's holding on to her composure. She's holding her ground. And by doing that, she is overcoming something that has had a hold on her for a very long time. Some kind of attachment or something that's been in control of maybe her emotions or her mind for a long time. And because she's conquering that in the month of June, there's like a renewal or a hope in your emotions. Like you're able to feel free. Feel like you're going to be freed in the heart space in the month of June. Okay, very beautiful. I like the way that was going because it was a little bit confusing in the beginning there. So, okay, so June, we're overcoming something pretty big there. Okay, let's go into July. You know, it's been happening for quite a few signs. That first half of the year feels like there's some kind of something that they have to overcome, some kind of last minute or residual like unfinished business kind of stuff. And then the second half of the year seems to be turning out really, really great. So that's been kind of a pattern for some signs here. So it kind of looks like for you, there's that same pattern where there's something that's unfinished business, that a chapter that needs to finish closing. And then I'm curious to see what we have coming up the second half of the year here. So July for Sagittarius. July for Sagittarius 2022. July for Sagittarius 2022. Okay, celebrations, beautiful. Celebrating something, coming together with friends. I'm seeing a trip or traveling. I feel like some of you are traveling or going somewhere in the month of July. You're coming together and celebrating with something auspicious. Okay, Three of Cups. Three of Cups for July for Sagittarius. Three of Cups for Sagittarius. Oh, how wonderful. Beautiful. So victory. And And then Queen of Cups is that happiness and being in your emotions. So you're kind of in this compassionate space in the month of July. I feel like July might be a really good month for bonding. I feel like you're going to feel like you accomplished something, or there's some kind of victory, something worth celebrating in the month of July. And it's going to help you to feel more open. I see like your heart opening and compassionate and wanting to give. So you're feeling very generous in the month of July as well. With Three of Cups, it's like you're celebrating with others. It seems like a social thing. So social gathering, connecting with others, that kind of thing. July feels like a really good month here for you, Sagittarius. It's something's going to happen, or something's coming in here for you where you feel like you can celebrate. You're going to feel lighter. Your heart's going to open. I'm really seeing some of you go like on a vacation with some friends, perhaps. And it's going to be around people that you really love or really care about, or people that you feel like you can be yourself around. So your walls are down. In July. So you're in that space in July where your walls are down and you're really connecting. So July has this feel-good energy to it and has a bonding energy to it. So yeah, July looks good here. Okay, August for Sagittarius 2022. What does August look like for Sagittarius 2022? Seeing accomplishment, like there's some kind of really beautiful accomplishment here. Wow. See, what did I say? The second half of the year is like beautiful compared to the first. It's like the first half, it's just like there's some things that need to be closed out or taken care of or taken a look at. And then it's like the second half of the year comes up roses. It's beautiful. So we have the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups is the card of wishes fulfilled, feeling whole, happy, feeling like you have everything that you could possibly want. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups. So August, I see you being very happy. Wow, new beginning too. It's a new chapter, a new beginning. You're getting there's some kind of accomplishment, something you might have overcome, something you were able to finally put to an end, something you were able to finally close. And in July, it's like you're celebrating, you're connecting with people you love, you are in a very good space here. And then in August, there's this new beginning. You're having a new chapter, a new door open up for you in August, and it's going to make you very, very happy. It's going to help you to feel fulfilled and help you to feel really full, like wishes. There's some kind of wish being granted or something coming in here for you. Beautiful. Okay. September for Sagittarius in 2022. September for Sagittarius 2022. September for Sagittarius 2022. Interesting. Okay. You said no reversal. Okay. Father of Swords and Daughter of Cups. Okay. Father of Swords and Daughter of Cups. So this is in September. Father of Swords. I don't know. I'm kind of sensing from in September, the Father of Swords is kind of coming in with a little bit more of a strong hand. I'm hearing control. So controlling something or taking command maybe of something, taking charge. Daughter of Cups is someone who's innocent. Someone who's young, new, innocent, maybe like naive, like doesn't know. Could be a child. There could be some kind of dynamic here between father and daughter, maybe. Quite literally, the Father of Swords and Daughter of Cups. Let's look into this. What do we need to know about the... Oh, interesting. Okay. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. So there's some kind of shift in dynamic, some kind of change. Stroke of good luck is what I'm seeing here. Wow, look at that. 9 of Pentacles, abundant. I feel like in the month of September, there's something with some kind of shift, there's like some kind of wish granted that's coming in here for you in July and August. And then in September, it's continuing on. So it's a change in direction. There's a change in path, a shift in some positive direction here. And it's going to feel like you are abundant. It feels like you are having everything that you want. So there's like this bliss place. There's also a lot of success coming in here for you. 9 of Pentacles. So being able to enjoy, I feel like in September, there may be some celebrations. You're celebrating some kind of new beginning or some kind of positive shift in your life. And so I feel like in the month of September, I feel like this might be family, you know, so maybe someone is having a baby, someone's having like a child. And so this is the beginning of a new stage, a new chapter. And it's helping you to feel really abundant in your life, feeling like you have a lot going on for you in your life. And then 9 of Pentacles is also celebrating, like wanting to maybe throw a party and kind of go all out kind of thing. So enjoying being a little bit more generous with your celebrations there. So definitely celebrating something because there's some kind of positive shift, some kind of wish granted towards the end of the year here. Okay, October for Sagittarius 2022. What is coming up for Sagittarius in October? Daughter of Wands. Okay, beautiful. Ooh, look at that. Ace of Wands. 2. They want me to put that one down. Okay, so this is someone with a lot of creative ideas. The Ace of Wands. This is about, I'm seeing some of you some of you might start a business here. And I just saw that very specifically in the month of September. Some of you have some really spark of a creative idea or some kind of creative energy, something that comes in and flows through you. Some kind of, and it's like almost a flash, like all of a sudden you get some kind of really amazing idea. And it has a lot of creativity in it, and it has a lot of passion and inspiration in it. And so I feel like you're going to be spending a lot of October building something or working on building something that is like a spark of an idea here. Let's clarify the Daughter of Wands and Ace of Wands. Oh, look at that. Ace of Cups. Something that's going to make you really happy. So we had the Ace of Cups several times this year. So I feel like there are several opportunities where you're going to get a chance to feel like you're starting over on something. So for some of you, it's, a wish granted within a family. You're kind of, maybe there's a new addition to the family. Maybe some of you are able to celebrate, bond with friends. You're able to bond with new communities of people that make you really happy. So there's new beginning there. Some of you are moving locations, starting this new beginning. And others of you are discovering your passions. You're discovering a great idea. So there's like a flash of a great idea. And something that will bring you joy, something that will bring you happiness. I also feel like with the Ace of Cups, there's something about you wanting to spread your happiness, wanting to connect with others on an emotional level through something that you're doing creatively. Yeah, October has a very strong creative energy to it. Passionate, a very passionate. Okay, so they're also kind of showing me here that this could also be the beginning of like a new romantic relationship as well. And it's like, it's really passionate. Like it's someone coming in with a lot of romance and wanting to take you out or wanting to connect with you, wanting to spend time. And it feels like it is like instant chemistry almost. So I feel like in the month of October, there's some kind of special connection happening here. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. October looks really good too. I like October. I mean, all of these are very beautiful months in the second half of the year here. Okay, November for Sagittarius. It's coming up for Sagittarius in November 2022. November for Sagittarius 2022. I feel like this year is about your life turning around or like a completely new chapter in your life starting. November. Oh, wow. Okay. The Tower and the Death card. So something significantly ending here. Some kind of transformation, a foundation breaking down, something ending here. You know, it feels like you're ready to say goodbye to something. It feels like you're ready to put an end to something because I feel like you have this new beginning already. I feel like the new beginning is going to start before some kind of ending here. Because in November, there's something breaking down. There's something ending here. Some kind of foundation that almost it kind of feels like it was already some kind of foundation that was already starting to disintegrate almost. It's an ending to a chapter. Yeah, there's an ending to a chapter. There's some kind of transformation, but before the transformation occurs, it's needing to break down before it can regenerate, is what I'm hearing in November. Because there's something that wants to regenerate and something that is not serving you. Obviously, the Tower card and the Death card only come when there's something that's not serving you. It's always when something is not working out, something is toxic, something is built on very not solid foundations. And the only reason it really starts to, it can be a little bit, it takes a while to kind of process through whatever changes happen through these cards is because of our attachment to them, but it doesn't mean that it is maybe sometimes like not necessary for the growth. It's something that needs to be removed in order for there to make space for something better to come in here. Okay, so let's look into the Tower and the Death in November for Sagittarius. What's going on with the Tower and the Death card for Sagittarius? Okay, so there's some kind of disagreement or some kind of, it feels like a breakup. It feels like parting ways over opposing views. What else can we know about this? With the Five of Wands. I'm going to be honest, it feels like in November there's some kind of a relationship coming to an end, but it doesn't necessarily mean romantic. It feels more of like some kind of dynamic amongst many people, like not just one person or the other. It's almost like there's just too many. I always see Five of Wands as opposing views, like everyone kind of talking at once kind of thing, everyone wanting to get their voices heard, their opinions heard. And I feel like it's almost like not being able to reach a resolution as the Five of Wands, because that's why we have the Tower and the Death. So something kind of needs to be put to rest so it can be replanted or restarted. So not necessarily that a relationship comes to an end, but whatever dynamic or trajectory, some kind of dynamic or relationship there is, that needs to end. Like we need to change the way we're doing this. We can't keep going on the same way, otherwise this is never going to work, kind of thing. So I feel like in the month of November, there's some kind of call to some drastic change amongst some kind of community or some kind of family dynamic or a relationship. There's a big call to change. It is November, so that's when we have like the holidays and stuff. So maybe something might come up with during visiting family or something where there is finally like some kind of long held argument or some kind of long held resentment. Okay, so now they're showing me that there could be some kind of something that's been dragging on for a long time, like this ongoing dilemma or issue that's just it gets raised up every single time the family gets together. Like there's this one thing that everyone just always fights about every single year. And in November, it kind of feels like something finally comes to either a resolution or something finally comes to an end here about that in November. Can we have some more information about the Five of Wands in November, Sagittarius? What else can Sagittarius know about the Five of Wands, Tower, and the Death card? Yeah. So I feel as though there is, for you, Sagittarius, I kind of see you choosing to do what's right for you in the month of November. It's like you could be choosing to walk away, and you could be choosing to walk away from something with that Seven of Swords. You're kind of choosing to not, because we also have the Four of Cups here as well. So Four of Cups with the Seven of Swords, it's almost like you're not getting involved, but there could be some dynamic that's around you. Like this kind of dilemma or issue is surrounding you. But in the month of November, I see you not getting involved. You're not really going to insert your energy into something, because I kind of see the Seven of Swords is all about strategy. Like, what's your strategy? How are you going to handle it? What's your part in this? And so I see you just kind of distancing yourself or being emotionally withdrawn. I don't see you getting involved, but it seems like it's something that you're going to be around, or you're going to be around in that dynamic in the month of November here. So this could have honestly nothing to do with you. It could be something that's just, part of wherever you are, like that's kind of some kind of drama that's going on around you. But I see you being very reserved and very careful with how you're choosing to get involved in something. Okay, December. Two of Wands. Clarify the Two of Wands. I'm going to put this here. Two of Wands for Sagittarius for December. Queen of Swords. Yeah, again, being very, very careful with your decisions. Queen of Swords is someone, I'm hearing an executive decision. So in the month of December, there may be some kind of choice that you're needing to make. I'm seeing a crossroads. Some kind of crossroads. Okay, so maybe there's some opportunities that are coming in here for you, because we have the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So you have a lot to choose from. So for some of you, there are some opportunities that are coming in for you in the month of December. And in order and I feel like you are going to take some time to think about the choices that you have in front of you, because you're at a crossroads here with that Two of Wands. You're planning your next steps for the next year. Where do I want to go from here? And the Queen of Swords is someone who's, again, very careful and very discerning about her decisions and her choices. She is someone who is very logical and analytical and wise, is very kind of wants to know all the information before she makes her decision. So I feel like in December, if there's some opportunities that are coming in here for you, that you're going to take some time to ask questions and to really deliberate on some kind of forward movement, because I feel like in 2023, there's again some big shift coming up here for you again. Like you're going to be moving in another direction. It's interesting. I think for you, Sagittarius, there's a couple of shifts happening here for you. There's some bigger ones and then mini shifts within the bigger shifts. This is a big year of change. You have a lot changing this year. Wow. Okay. Let's go into some oracle cards here. Okay, what is Sagittarius' animal totem for this year, 2022? What is the animal totem for Sagittarius for the year 2022? Okay. Hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Okay, so they're asking me to tell the story, about the hawk. So I was in college, and I was staying after school for a club. And I was walking on, and I went to college in like the city. And so it was kind of, I never saw a hawk anywhere near that area ever before. So I thought it was very odd. But anyways, I was walking from one building to the next, and I felt something staring at me. And, we have like all these kind of abstract kind of statues around campus. So I just looked to my left because I was walking, and I could feel something really creepily staring at me. And I looked over, and at first I thought that the hawk was part of the sculpture, but it wasn't. And then as soon as I looked at it, it came straight for me. And I screamed, and I ran into the building. But it was such a strange experience for me. But later on, I got into this spiritual world, and I started learning about animal totems. And I remember learning that the hawk appears when we're ready to step onto our spiritual path, because at that time in my life, I was not fully in a conscious way on my spiritual path. And that was around the time that I was getting onto that spiritual path. So that makes sense why it like made this appearance in my life. So that was really interesting. And that is reminding me of that's the energy that I'm picking up on from this card for you, Sagittarius. It's almost like you're embarking on a very dramatic shift in your life. There's something coming your way. And it will cause changes. It will cause a lot of rerouting and changing in direction, but it will ultimately lead you to where you need to go. It's a realigning of where you need to be. And so the hawk spirit comes in as that guide, almost like that initiatory animal that comes in to let you know that, look, there's a change that's coming up here for you. And we need you to pay attention, and we need you to listen to your intuition. So for me personally, that's what the hawk spirit represents. Whenever I see one, that's what I think of. Okay, there's something's going to happen. But I feel like that's kind of the energy coming up here for you in the month of, or this year of 2022. There's some dramatic shifts. So I feel like your life is going to look very different from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. It's going to be night and day for you. But it's going to also be very important for you to listen to your intuition and listen to your inner guidance, because you are being guided. So whatever you feel like is being removed from your life, just know that it is all in the process of you being placed on the path that you're meant to be on. And then some of the beautiful things that are also coming into your life are also meant for you as well. So there's both. There are some endings coming up for you, and there's also some really beautiful new beginnings. You have the Ace of Cups twice here, which is really gorgeous. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. So there's going to be lots of wonderful moments this year where you're going to get to celebrate, and lots of beautiful gifts coming in here as well. I also feel like you're going to be in your power this year. I feel as though you are going to conduct yourself very well, even in the face of challenges. Because we have the Queen of Swords here twice. Queen of Swords is someone who is very she doesn't show her emotions on the surface. She's very careful with what she allows people to know and what she allows people to see. She's very reserved, very in control, and it's like she knows how to play the game kind of thing. Not that you're trying to play a game, but it's just that you're just being very discerning and very careful with with not letting maybe others take advantage of you, or not letting you want to make sure you're protecting yourself. It's a source of, it's an active self-preservation kind of thing there. So I feel like you're going to be in your power this year, regardless of what comes and goes. You're going to be in your power, and you're going to handle every challenge that comes your way very well. So very beautiful, Sagittarius. Okay, so let's get into some unicorn messages here for the year of 2022. Guidance messages for Taurus for the year 22. What does Sagittarius need to know? Guidance messages for Sagittarius for the year of 2022. Okay, we have courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion, and set strong boundaries. Yeah. So again, that Queen of Swords energy, this is you facing things head on, facing challenges, changes, speaking up for yourself, making sure that you are, I'm seeing like you're preserving your sacred space. Like you're not allowing people to come in and kind of be energy vampires is what I'm seeing. You're being very careful with who you allow in. You're setting those boundaries. I did see the 9 of Swords here earlier in the year. So I also feel like that fear, being able to ground yourself and allowing yourself to detach from worries is also going to be important here for you as well. And to know that you're safe. Root chakra is also really good for grounding and for safety and security. It helps to relax the body. So connecting with the root chakra is also important here. And then we also have trust. Leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward, believe you will fly. Yeah, and I feel like this is also about, same with that hawk spirit, so trusting that whatever changes are happening for you are for your best interest, and that you have what it takes to overcome anything that comes your way, but also that you have what it takes to fly. You have what it takes. You have the strength within you, the courage within you to accomplish what you set out to do. Even if your goals may take some time to build or grow, I feel as though you are persevering. So this is a year of perseverance as well. This is about you taking power back into your hands and making choices that are in your best interest. Okay, let's get into some messages from Mother Mary here. Messages from Mother Mary for Sagittarius for 2022. What does Mother Mary have to say for Sagittarius for this year of 2022? Guidance messages from Mother Mary for Sagittarius 2022. We have Our Lady who prevents interference, and Our Lady of Passion. So with the Our Lady who prevents interference, what I'm seeing is clearing of roadblocks. And I feel as though there's a lot of progress that's going to be made. So I feel like for the last few years even, or maybe the last 2 years, If you feel as though you have been trying at things and things just have not been working out, or things have not been moving forward no matter how you try at them, I feel as though this year there's going to be a lot of progress. So like I said, the beginning of the year is going to look very different from the end of the year. There's going to be a lot of changes happening, and most of them are actually in your favor. There's some things that I feel like will move out of your life, but I also feel like there's a lot of beautiful things that are going to be moving into your life as well. And I feel as though that those new things that are coming into your life are way more in alignment with what you truly want in your heart and soul, than the things that are not. I almost kind of feel like the things that are leaving could have been things that you've wanted in the past, but you might have outgrown. But sometimes letting go can be a bit of a challenge because of the history that's there, or the emotional attachments that we formed. But again, you have that Devil reversed in the month of June. So that's going to, that kind of indicates that you're letting go of those attachments, letting go of the old, letting go of the expectations. You're different. It's almost like you're different. You're a different person. So the things that you're wanting is different. But I feel like this year there is going to be a lot of roadblocks that are clearing up for you. And so Spirit can kind of gift you a lot of the things that you've been holding out for a while. And Our Lady of Passion, again, this reminds me of that Page of Wands that came up for you. And this is all about igniting your passion. This is all about igniting your interests and going off and exploring and doing things you've always wanted to do. Again, in the beginning of the reading, I did sense that adventure was going to be a theme for you this year. So in whatever shape or form, adventure can look very different for different people. So whatever you would categorize as an adventure, for some of you, I really did see that some of you are going to be having a baby, or welcoming there's some kind of expansion in the family. So that's a new stage. That's a new chapter in your life. That's an adventure in itself. And for others of you, it's a physical adventure. It's like going off to another country, or going off and sightseeing and seeing something you've never seen before. But whatever it is, I feel like there are a lot of new experiences that you've never experienced before coming in for you this year. And it's sprinkled throughout the year. And some are bigger than others. Some are cute, sweet little surprises, and others are really monumental shifts and changes. I feel like taking every month by month, and day by day is going to be very helpful for you. And staying connected to the positive parts of what's coming in for you, and allowing whatever needs to go, and to not hold on too tightly to expectations or what we would wish to see happen, and allowing there to be room for a Spirit to be creative with what it wants to bring for you as well. So that is the message from Mother Mary here. Okay, one more, and this is from the Rumi Oracle. Okay, Rumi message for Sagittarius in 2022. What does Rumi have to say for Sagittarius 2022? Message from Rumi. Resplendent with grace. I feel like you're going to be free of something. So you're freeing yourself, or Spirit's going to help you become free. Free from something that might have weighed you down for quite some time. Something that might have been a block, but maybe you didn't realize was a block for a very long time. There's a freedom. There's like a lightness. There's something being set straight, something being set back into alignment. It feels like there's something that's been out of alignment for a while, and something being set back into alignment. It's almost like they're showing me a Rubik's Cube, like putting all the pieces where they belong. Making sure all of the colors match up and they're with their right like categories, or so they're on the right sides. And I see you being able to relax and being able to really enjoy. And there's also a sense of accomplishment that's coming in here for you as well. Like you're feeling accomplished, you're feeling full, you're feeling like you can, it's almost like you're starting to see the things that you've been wanting for a while. You're starting to see opportunities come in. You're starting to see connections coming in. You're starting to see passion coming back into your life. You're seeing really beautiful things coming in here for you. And it's almost like you're allowing yourself to finally relax. You're finally able to let life flow because you are feeling you're on the right path here. So there's an illumination or a lightening that's coming in for you. Like your aura, like you'll feel lighter. Yeah. Okay. I would probably say that this year is the year of powerful change for you, Sagittarius. And there's just so many moving pieces, but it's going to be a ride. I feel like it's going to be a ride for you this year, but a good one. I mean, it's going to have a lot of beautiful gifts and detours and things to discover and explore this year. So very exciting year ahead, 2022. And I feel like 2023 might also be kind of also very exploratory and adventurous, but in a different way. But I guess we'll have to wait and see until we get towards the end of the year for that. So okay, that's your reading for the year of 2022, Sagittarius. I hope that reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I wish you all a very happy new year. And I'll see you next year. Bye, Sagittarius.